Look, before I begin, I like Hellraiser 2. I like Hellbound Hellraiser 2. I like what it does. But this review, I rewatched it. And I have to say, it's one of those sequels that swings for the fences, and it ends up hitting maybe a double. It picks up right where the first film left off, expands the mythology, dives deeper into the world of the Cenobites, and it tries very, very hard to be bigger, darker, and more epic than the original. And honestly, I respect the effort. I just didn't love the result as much as I thought I did. There's a lot of good news with this movie though still, okay? Visually, this movie is wild. The practical effects, the labyrinth sets, the skinless bodies wandering around like they're late for a dermatology appointment, it all looks great in that late 80s gooey tactile horror way. There's a creativity to the imagery that you don't see much anymore in movies, and Doug Bradley continues to own every single second of screen time as Pinhead. Let's be real, the story's a mess. It's convoluted, it's rushed, it's somehow both over-explained and confusing at the same time. The trip into Leviathan's hell maze should feel grand, but the plot gets tangled in its own lore. Characters make baffling choices, the pacing lurches from scene to scene, and the emotional beats from the first film, they don't carry over in a satisfying way. Christie spends half the movie sprinting through hallways yelling people's names, and the other half talking to ghosts who barely explain anything at all. What really holds the movie back, though, is that it mistakes more stuff happening for actual storytelling. The first Hellraiser worked because it was intimate, it was disturbing, it was grounded in human desire and pain. It all made sense. The sequel tries to blow the world open, but it loses a little bit of focus because of it. It's spectacle without the same soul. I give Hellraiser 2 2 out of 5. It's ambitious, it's visually striking, but it collapses under its own mythology. It's not unwatchable, but it's uneven, chaotic, and nowhere near as effective as the original. I think it is a beautifully decorated puzzle box, but it doesn't quite fit together. I put this movie on my 365 horror movies to watch before you die list. I stand by that even though I give it a 2 out of 5. I think it takes Hellraiser, it expands it. Maybe the story doesn't make sense. Maybe upon a rewatch, I didn't love this one as much as I thought I did, but it's still a fantastic movie that continued a series that lasted. They're still making Hellraiser movies. So I still think this deserves to be on the list. I still think it's worth a watch because you might feel differently about it than I did. It could have just been a bad day for me. I don't know. Hellraiser 2, 2 out of 5. I still recommend to watch though. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please follow if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see you on the next one.